Best wedding night tips and advice. Are you approaching your wedding and wondering what to do on the night of the dakla? The fears of Dakla's night remain an obsession that haunts every girl before the wedding. Discover the most important tips to get rid of stress and anxiety on the wedding night. Many girls are very frightened before the night of the dikal because of the wrong legacies related to this day, especially the incorrect beliefs regarding hymen and first sexual contact. In fact, the tension that a bride feels may cause the spoiling of that special night. To get rid of the tension and anxiety you may have about the night of dakla, you must first correct some misconceptions and know how to deal correctly on this day to become a happy memory for you and your partner. Here are the top tips to spend a stress-free wedding night. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe to our channel and press the bell so you will get notified for top health and lifestyle videos. Get rid of myths. The most important causes of tension and fear regarding the night of the intervention of the hymen. The removal of the hymen is not a battle as some girls and young people imagine, and the lack of blood after the first sexual intercourse does not indicate the girl's virginity, especially with some types of hymen like rubber. Therefore, every girl should not worry about getting blood or not after a sexual relationship for the first time and speak very frankly with her husband about this and her fears. It is also common belief that blood is expected to fall in large quantities, which is associated with the integrity of the hymen in Eastern cultures. In fact, the amount of blood varies from one girl to another and ranges from some simple drops to nearly a teaspoon. Usually a partial rupture occurs in the hymen after the first sexual intercourse and is completely ruptured after childbirth. First sexual intercourse and vaginal convulsion. Many girls are stressed because of their sexual relationship and their first sexual contact with a sense of inherited pain. Tension and fear of sexual relations can cause vaginal cramps for the girl. Vaginal convulsion is a condition of constriction of the vaginal muscles that makes the sexual relationship painful. Every bride must know that the sexual relationship is not as painful as some imagine, and that, with the full realization of both partners, it is very simple. The sexual orientation of the girl from her partner is the first factor that makes sexual intercourse easier by talking about it frankly, listening to some music, relaxing the girl completely and telling your partner if she feels pain to stop and try later. You can use some lower back pillows to facilitate penetration or use of medical gel moisturizers that help to complete the sexual process without feeling pain. How do you deal with your husband on the night of dakla? The girl always wonders before the wedding about the ideal way to deal with her husband on the night of the dakla. Some girls are very reserved, which is completely wrong. Modesty is different from a reservation or pretense of ignorance by some girls as proof that they have not had sex before. On the other hand, some girls act very boldly to try to win the friendship of their partner and to show her knowledge about sex completely to please her husband. In fact, the best way to deal with your husband today is to be perfectly normal. Do not be too conservative. This will cause your partner to be upset. Do not be too bold. This will cause him to doubt whether this is your first time in intimate relationships. Some pampering and fun may help to soften the atmosphere and break the barriers between you, such as the first dance in your home. Talk about happy memories between you, and some may prefer to postpone the practice of sexual intercourse for the next day to get used to each other and to get rid of the feeling of stress associated with the atmosphere of celebrations. In the end, try to be quiet and do not listen to advice from non-specialists, and you can make a visit to the gynecologist before the wedding to check the health of the vagina and to prescribe some moisturizers or anti-inflammatory vaginitis. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel for more videos.